Chloe.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Angelique.
And we are growing up without borders.
And today we are visiting Bled Slovenia.
And before you watch this video, go and subscribe because we're going to bring you to every country in the world.
So here we are in a parking lot and we're just renting the car for the next few days. We're gonna go over towards Bled and show you some of the most beautiful places to see while you're in Slovenia. So coming to Ljubljana is wonderful. However, if you really want to see the full country, I strongly suggest pick up a rental car, take a bus, do whatever you can, and go visit some of the other beautiful areas of this country. Look at this, they have outdoor water fountains just like Switzerland. They have beautiful mountains just like Switzerland. They have flowers in the windows. It's like a typical little mini Switzerland, I feel like. Of course, probably only a quarter of the cost. Let's not forget that. I should talk to you guys about pricing a little bit too in Slovenia because the pricing here is phenomenal. So for example, this morning we were just buying pastries and such. We were just at a grocery store, so not like some fancy bakery or anything, but it was like 30 cents for a pastry. So I'm trying to give you guys some ideas as to what pricing is, but so far everything's like really, really reasonable. See, it's even like Switzerland in the sense that you see these tiny little kids walking around back and to and from school all by themselves. So cute. I'm going to attempt to tell you guys how to say the name of this village where we're staying. We're right near Bled. So I'll show you Lake Bled. It's absolutely gorgeous. But right now we're in Bohinjska Bistrica. I think that's how you say it. They said this is basically World War I was fought literally really close to here. So over 1 million people died really in and around this area. So it's we're right now at the border with Italy, Austria, Slovenia. So this is where a lot of the war was fought between the Italians, the Austrian-Hungarian Empire, and yeah, crazy history. So I'm just discovering their map here. So we came from over here. This is Bled, Ljubljana, and then you come here. This is where we are, Bohinjska Bistrica, and then this is a lake that a lot of people said not to miss, Bohinjsko Jezero. This here. It's all around 500 meters high, so it's a little bit cooler than at the other areas. And basically you're surrounded by Alps, so it's very nice for hiking and walking. And anyway, there's thermal baths here. So we decided to take a drive to the lake that everyone told us not to miss, and it was definitely well worth it. The views were absolutely gorgeous. When we first arrived to the Lake Bled region, we stayed at a home exchange, which offered us a beautiful view. We were right in the little town, and most importantly, we had access to a kitchen. So this is their specialty bread here. It's really heavy. It's called Grajska, like that. And it reminds us of the bread that we saw in Switzerland in the mountain village in the Valley, because it's like more dense, and I guess it keeps longer than a traditional bread that lasts only one day. So it's really good.
We're on our way right now to Lake Bled to show you around.
Okay guys, we're going to take you on a tour of beautiful Lake Bled. Let's go see it. I believe taken this whole walkway, goes all around the lake, which is absolutely amazing. So you can do a nice, beautiful walk entirely around this beautiful lake. So we just found this beautiful little restaurant here along the water called Restaurant Grajska. Let's go check this out, girls.
Is this it?
Smells good. Look at this. They have what looks to be an outdoor pool in the lake. I love when they do that. That is so cool. Angelique, what did you get?
I got risotto.
Risotto with chicken.
I got a marinated chicken salad and it looks so good. It's so big.
Yummy.
I got the same as Angelique. It's really good.
Chicken risotto, and Tyler and I got the steak with feta cheese, cherry tomatoes, and potatoes. This is their specialty dessert here. It's like a mini tray. We might have to do voiceover.
I don't like touching it. So we just spotted a water slide and it goes right into the lake.
How cool is that? That looks like fun.
Yeah. It's a bit cold to do it though.
Today it would be. There you go. For those of you who are wondering if there's drinking water here, the drinking water, it says, is everywhere in Bled. Super safe to drink.
You can only take wooden boats and it's nice because then it's peaceful. Yes. A great place to come after being in some busy spots. Especially India because after all that noise and all the smells, come here, peaceful.
But you haven't been to India yet.
Yeah, but I need to do the opposite then. That way I can, you know. This is where they had, I guess, the Olympics for rowing. For people, some people came from here. I guess they were medalists.
Olympic medalists?
Yeah.
This is their
Olympic
rowing center.
See, this is all the Olympics.
Isn't that absolutely beautiful? The reflection on the lake, the sun illuminating it. So the population here in Bled is about 8,000 people. Their high season, of course, is July and August. So if you want more availability and such, well, come in the off season. But then you might not be able to swim in the lake. Although those crazies back there were. I don't know, up to you.
But now it's nice because it's like, well, for us it's nice because we get an experience of fall weather.
Yeah, because we often skip winter weather. Okay, so the leader of Yugoslavia was Tito, right? And he had his residence here. So if you haven't seen our last video, we were on the island of Vis. He also was there. So it looks like he picks some of the most beautiful spots to live. So, but yeah, I don't know where his residence was. We'll find that out and let you know. So here's something really interesting about this whole area and how the whole tourism industry started. So there's this guy.
And he was from Switzerland.
His name was Arnold Rickley. And he came here in the late 1800s. And he decided he liked it, and it was very like natural and healing. He was a physician, and so he made all these walking trails, healing baths, and he had a center for healing, or like medical, I guess, and the word started getting out, so more and more people started coming.
And I think they also had like one of the largest swimming pools here in the 1800s, right?
Well, they were using it like healing baths, right? And yeah, so they actually now have like these weekly days or walks and stuff like that, I guess, to remember the guy who established this whole area as a beautiful destination for tourism. So there you have it. Planning to walk around the whole lake, but we did it, and
around the whole lake
took a lot longer than we thought because we stopped and blah 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 blah. But yeah, very cool, well worthwhile doing it. Yeah. So today we're going to show you some of the most beautiful things to see and do while you're here, and the main attractions here in this little beautiful Slovenian village.
So this here is a map of what this whole area looks like in the winter. And as you can tell, they do a lot of skiing, ice skating, all of that. And the highest mountain peak is 2,863 meters high.
It's so peaceful and quiet today. It's just gorgeous. Nice time of the year to come. This is October. And it's just like there's no massive groups of tourists. It's just quiet, calm, peaceful. Like when you're in the sun, it's really warm.
And a day like this, you can actually go for a swim.
You could. So we picked the perfect day to come to Bled, is what the guy at the boat rental company said. And if you want to know, to rent a boat for 5 people like this is 25 euros versus if you go with a little tour, it's 15 euros each, and then they bring you there and back. So this is like when you're a group of 5, it makes more sense. You get a whole hour, and it's beautiful. We're having a picnic in the middle of the lake.
You can almost go for a swim.
And it's just gorgeous. I mean, like, look at this. It's unbelievable. Nice little cafe, restaurant here, selling ice cream.
They have real gelato here, and it's really good pricing.
Yummy.
Oh, we're not talking about us. We're talking about them over there. They can row their boat much faster. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is like a dream.
Staying for the next couple nights. Who's going to take us on a tour? Angelique or Chloe? Chloe, take us on a tour. They have an amazing restaurant in here too. Welcome. Dobar dan. Benvenuti. Bienvenue.
Let's go. So this is the restaurant. Over there are the houses.
This building has been here since 1843. So this here is their main building.
And then this here is like, I like to say, our little chalet.
It is.
You can tell.
It's like a Swiss chalet.
It's so cute.
Let's show them inside. Look at this, you guys. Isn't this just adorable? Can you imagine this at Christmas time? Look at this. There's two little cute little muffins that came out. All right, Julia, show us around.
Okay, so here's one bed down here. And then we got this little plate of cookies.
Ooh, that
really nice. And then of course you have your bathroom.
There's even little slippers. Nice. This is upstairs.
This is like
Hello.
camping. It's so cute.
Look at this.
Look at how it slides in. We're all like a little camping.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Look, there's even an old radio here.
Let's see this balcony. I love it. Look at the detail in the balcony.
This used to be a barn.
This was all a barn, and then it's transferred into this beautiful hotel. So pretty. Welcome cookies. I think because they knew you girls were here. These look delicious.
Can I try them?
Look at how beautiful their teapot is too. Isn't that gorgeous?
Something cool is they have electric bikes here, so we're gonna go and do a tour like that.
Oh, cool. This is our first time on electronic bikes. What's it like?
Very cool.
What does it do?
Well, it helps a lot with bike riding. I think it's so practical, especially if you were in Switzerland. So cool. When you push once, then it just goes zoom. I love the feeling of it. So much fun. It's really cool. Let's go.
How do you guys like this? Do you like it going around the lake this way or by foot?
This way. This way. Yeah.
Look at how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. The best way to go sightseeing with electronic bikes, because then you go so fast. You like it, Angelique?
Yes.
It's so cool, no?
Yeah.
So this right here now is a hotel, but at one point this was the residence of Tito, who was the leader of Yugoslavia. He always chose the best spots for his house, because look at his view. Penzion, they have a really nice restaurant called Fine Food, which we decided to go eat at. Here goes nothing.
This looks really good. This one's nuts. Can I have a pickle?
Oh, the trout's delicious. The food in Slovenia is absolutely amazing, and here at this restaurant, our dishes were so unique and typical Slovenian food. So we started with a lamb ragu, and it had Slovenian ravioli, which was stuffed with bacon and potatoes, and then they added some sour cream and vegetables on top. Chloe's dish was actually Istrian pasta, and it was served with sun-dried tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, green beans, green peppers, and pieces of beef filet.
My dish was very unique. It was chicken and then some cheese. I had sun-dried tomatoes served with green bean and in a cream type sauce. And then there was some honey and butter grazed vegetables and spelt with some vegetables. And this here was the beef flambe, which was served with honey and butter glazed vegetables, and then a traditional Slovenian pastry, which is a rolled pastry served with cottage cheese.
So good. My goodness, girls. So,
I'll wait for the footage.
this is, he said, like his deconstructed millefeuille, like they have here, except for they made it a little differently. And this, I didn't quite catch what he said.
I think it's like white chocolate and crumble
And fresh berries, and look, they even put lavender on the top. And then the girls got chocolate mousse, which I have to try.
Today we are going to go to the castle, the Bled Castle, and we're also going to go down the toboggan. It's going to be really fun. But first, to start off our day, we had a typical, what I would call German or European, in this case, breakfast with really delicious yogurt, all the different types of nuts to make delicious muesli, some amazing coffee, and of course, a huge variety of different cheeses and meats, and not to forget, really good bread.
I'm gonna go up to the... Should I take off the Nutella?
Looks delicious, you guys.
These are spoons.
Okay, so this is so nice because this place has bikes, these e-bikes, right? So we get to go and do another tour. We're going to go all the way to the castle.
Yeah.
And it's just great because we actually returned our rental car. So they had an agency here in Bled. So it was really easy. We dropped off the car, but now we're on foot. Everything's super close here, but it's still much better to go by bike. A lot more fun. Yeah. I didn't turn mine on electric yet. So much fun. You guys want to travel around on bikes instead?
Yes, it's electric.
No, I mean in general. We could bike around the world.
Especially electronic ones.
Do you like that, Chloe?
Yeah! And if they have seat cushions.
Yeah, my butt's already sore from yesterday.
Sore from yesterday. So this is Bled Castle. Admission.
This is what it looks like inside Bled Castle.
Just so you know, kids up to 14 are €5.
Oh, look at the view from up above. This is so beautiful. Great perspective to see the village down below. That's the mountain coaster over in a distance that we're going to go do later. Weather permitting. Looks like there's a cute little chapel there in a distance. Isn't that neat how every castle had its own chapel inside?
Hammers.
These are all objects that were found so many years ago. Inside this castle, there's even this amazing wine cellar.
There was this man demonstrating to us how the old printing press worked, and it was so cool. next adventure.
Here we are. This is called Bled. This is where you go do the mountain coasters. They have even zip lines here. Oh my gosh. This is really cool. Here we go. Bye. The views behind us are so pretty.
Yeah.
It feels nice to take a chairlift when it's not freezing cold out.
Yeah,
because
it's in between.
yeah, we went skiing when we were kids and it would be like -18. By the time you get to the top, you couldn't even feel your fingers anymore.
I wouldn't like that. That'd
No.
be too cold. I mean, you'd be okay if you're all bundled up.
Yeah. Here comes the girls.
Installing switch on Schoolhouse, and what's really cool is that you can get a parallel and basically have Windows on your Mac, so we can have like, you know, Mac and Windows at the same time. So I'm right now installing it.
So this is the start of your new school year?
Yes.
Are you excited to have like a program without having to be on
Well, I'm
it?
excited because it took us quite a while to figure it all out, but now we're finally getting it done. And it's completed.
Finished. Yoo-hoo. It's always exciting, the start of a new school year.
Oh, I love it. What's really cool is if there's no Wi-Fi, it can still work. So that's going to be really nice.
So it's our last night here. We just walked down to the little village, which is literally minutes away from where we're staying. So everything's very central, of course. It's so small. And we're going for some yummy vegan food tonight. It's called Vegan Kitchen. So Tyler got a shepherd's pie with lentils. It's like a shepherd pie vegan style. Angelique got a vegan burger with buckwheat. Julian and I got vegan burgers on top of salad. And they have these yummy potato wedges. Looks so good. Our time around Lake Bled was short and sweet, and we enjoyed every single minute of it. We can't wait to come back and spend more time in this beautiful area of Slovenia.
Thanks for watching our tour of Bled Slovenia.
Don't forget to subscribe and give us a big thumbs up.
And comment down below where you're watching from.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.